Hello and welcome back to Binding of Isaac and Isaac's currently embodied heart, which is just terrible. We just went through the first of our hard difficulty dungeons and we are heading onwards from there. Oh my word, I hate the eyes on these things. They're just the worst. Just the worst. So these guys are the ones that come back to life. If we can possibly, maybe deal with these guys efficiently, that'd be great. Ow, as in not let them come back to life. That'd be great. Ow, what is that? What just hurt me there? Oh, is it that fly? Jeez, I hate those guys. So, this guy will come after me once I do that. Okay. Nice. Okay. Let's go up here. Let's just go this way. Let's ignore the fact that we fought a bunch of terrible creatures. I mean, that's really hard to ignore given that it is... Hey, wait a minute. Does every enemy who attacks me turn into a poop? Or is it every enemy that touches me turns into a poop? That is the weirdest thing ever. That must be what our poop face does to us. Huh. Well, I mean, I guess you learn something new every day. Sometimes it's a really concerning thing. Wherein Isaac has the Midas touch of fecal matter. Which, quite frankly, if you had a touch like that, your life is almost certainly terrible. I mean, if everything you touched turned into the Great Brown, you would just have a terrible, terrible existence. I mean, imagine it. You're trying to, take a test, and you pick up your pencil, and then it just turns into a log. And you know what kind of log I'm talking about. Come on, don't even joke around right now. I'm just trying to find different euphemisms to talk about it, because I find that actually exceedingly enjoyable to do. It's just so much fun. You should try at some point. Euphemisms are like the best. Jeez, these guys are the worst. We're not even gonna be able to kill these guys, are we? We're actually gonna be beaten by a bunch of, what are these, nematodes? Yeah, we're dead. Curse you, nematode creatures! Curse you! Dear diary, today I died. I was killed by this wretched nematode creature in some cave. I leave all that I own to my cat guppy. Goodbye, cruel world. Goodbye indeed, cruel world. We have restarted. I was going to go back to the menu, but we're back in. Isaac, go for it! I know that you're just a child slowly crying to himself, but trust me, Isaac, soon enough you'll become a monstrosity beyond any of the recognition of your previous childness. Basically, in the course of playing Binding of Isaac, Isaac does become what could be described as the worst experiment of genetic manipulation that has ever occurred. Ooh, what is this? Kind of looks like a pill. Oh, it's chocolate milk. Oh, I see. So we have charged shots. Oh, that's kind of annoying, actually. I hope those are powerful, because now we can't rapid fire. Come on, get him. Ooh, those are powerful. Those are nice. Those are really good. Okay. I said I might not like it, but I definitely love it. It's good. I mean, it's not really the best thing to take out, fires and stuff with, but it's good enough. So, at this point, does that mean that Isaac is just spitting out chocolate milk? Is he a creature that actually creates chocolate milk within his body? Because that's kind of disturbing. I mean, I'd like to know what form of cocoa plantation exists within the bowels of Isaac to allow for that to exist. But at the same time, I really don't want to know any specifics, because that is wretched. That's the worst. I mean, maybe not the worst, but it's pretty high up there, I would say. Come on, get out of here. Fly, do not evade my shots, please. Jeez. Okay, what does this do? Oh, I found pills. I still don't know what that one actually does. It does definitely make his face a bit, how would you put it? Questionable? I would put it at questionable. But outside of that, it doesn't seem to do all that much. I don't know. Hard to tell. And at this point, his face is not even like that. Hey, stop running from me! Jeez, this charge shot makes it really hard to fight sometimes. Get out of here. It's kind of a blessing and a curse, isn't it? A disgusting, amazing blessing, but at the same time, the worst curse one has ever seen. Literally the worst. Do you think you've seen a worse curse, being turned to stone, maybe like all of your limbs just falling off suddenly and turning into snakes and attacking you. Upon which point you have to fight your own limbs, which are currently, might I note, I don't know if you remember this, but your limbs are currently snakes. So you have to fight your own snake limbs in order to survive, but of course, you have moral and ethical issues, not only with fighting your own limbs, which I think most people have some issue with fighting their own limbs, but also with killing snakes, because obviously you're part of the EPA, so you're not going to be terribly happy about killing random snakes. And at that point, I mean, you're going to have to break all of your moral principles in order to defeat your own limbs. So if you think that that is a worse curse than chocolate milk spit, that's not the case, actually. The chocolate milk spit is much worse. Much, much worse. Okay, so apparently we can't afford any of this. I kind of figured as much. I mean, we could buy a bomb. Is it worth it? I don't even know. We'll donate a couple cash monies, buy a bomb. Maybe donate another cash money. Thanks, mate. Thanks for the bomb. Goodbye. I'm gonna go, I don't know, go die fighting something terrible. Hello, who is it? It's Monstro. It's just Monstro. I mean, Monstro, I've dealt with you so many times, I can't even. I mean, you're really quite pathetic, Monstro. Just, why don't you just die and just get this over with? I mean, he's not really gonna stand a chance against us. I feel like Monstro is like the ugly duckling of the Binding of Isaac enemies, in that he is clearly the least effective enemy in the world. And yet, for some reason, he still thinks that he can come back and, like, you know, do something good. Well, Monstro, you can't. You are just too weak to possibly fight Isaac. Isaac, a small child that's been dropped into some form of hellish basement, is still more powerful than you are, and that's saying something. Because there's not very many things which Isaac is more powerful than. Although I would say he does manage to kill a lot of stuff, so if he's actually not that powerful, what does that say about everything in this dungeon? And what the heck is this? Is that some sort of purple scarf? It's really hard to tell. Pageant Boy? Oh. I think that just got me a bunch of cash monies. Well, okay. I am officially Pageant Boy. I have my pageant crown. I have won the pageant. Thank you, everyone. No, please stop. Stop the applause. Stop the applause. No, it wasn't me. It was my life's destiny to become the Pageant Boy. I was born beautiful. At least that's what Isaac claims. Actually, Isaac just used a bunch of makeup, and the actual pageant crown itself was a strong contributor to his victory. So, although Isaac is, of course, a beautiful, beautiful example of a child, he is, however, not exactly a natural beauty. He is definitely a built beauty, which is really Isaac's current bane in his existence. He really wants to be the naturally beautiful child that he believes he is. However, the realities continually haunt him, causing him to, of course, feel constant dread about his general existence, leading to repressed feelings which are probably being manifested in this terrible basement, which arguably, based on the ending of this game, doesn't actually exist and is just in his head. What is this? Can we blow that up and get stuff? Oh, we can! It's a goat head! I like the goat head! Now we're not a pageant boy, we just have a goat on our head. Woo! Woo? I think that's a woo. I'm just gonna woo it anyway, it's fine, don't worry about it. If you're concerned about the woo of that one, it's fine. A lucky rock? Oh. I guess we broke enough rocks to get that item. I like how there's just tons of items in this game that aren't even unlocked yet, because the standard items seem pretty good. It seems like you can actually get through the game with just what is unlocked to begin with, but then there's just so much more stuff that you want to go and find, which is totally worth it, I feel. That's just, I would say that's just good game design. Just solid, solid game design. And what is in here? Ooh. Okay, it looks like a piece of phlegm, but on the other hand, it does appear to have some form of eyes. Is this a friend? Oh, nope, it's just the common cold. Okay. So, Isaac, you now spit chocolate milk and have the common cold. I would argue that maybe spitting chocolate milk had something to do with the damage to your immune system, which caused you to have the common cold to begin with, but who am I to say I'm not a doctor? Not in the slightest. Not even close. In fact, I'm probably on the level of WebMD, in that anytime you ask me about any of your illnesses, it is immediately cancer. I mean, I'm sorry, you have an itch on your elbow, that is cancer, without a doubt. It's either cancer or AIDS, and I don't have any other diagnoses that can possibly be given, so there you go. Anyway, for now, that'll bring us to the end of this episode. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe. Next time, Isaac will bring his goat head unto victory, no doubt fighting some form of terrible creature here somewhere. We haven't explored this level too much, so I imagine it'll be something. But until then, thanks for watching, and of course, as always, enjoy the rest of your day.